Creativity has long been considered a uniquely human gift, a mysterious spark that fuels our greatest works of art, music, and design. But what happens when machines learn to create? Could AI redefine creativity itself, or even surpass what humans can achieve? Generative AI is not just a technological innovation, it's a profound shift in how we think about the creative process. From painting to composing music to designing futuristic buildings, AI is revolutionizing the way we create, collaborate, and consume art. At the heart of this transformation are advanced algorithms, generative adversarial networks, GANs, diffusion models, and neural networks that enable machines to analyze vast amounts of data and generate new, original works. The question is no longer whether AI can create, but how its creations will shape the future of human expression. Let's start with visual art, where generative AI is making the most visible impact. Platforms like DALL-E and Midjourney allow users to create complex and imaginative works of art simply by describing them in words. The speed and accessibility of platforms like these have sparked a global explosion of creativity. Enthusiasts from all walks of life, teachers, hobbyists, marketers, and even children are exploring artistic expression like never before. Social media is flooded with AI-generated visuals, with users pushing boundaries to produce everything from intricate fantasy worlds to hyper-realistic portraits. These platforms also fuel collaborations across disciplines, with scientists, historians, and activists using AI art to visualize complex ideas, reconstruct historical moments, or spread awareness about pressing issues. By lowering barriers to entry, generative AI is not only empowering professional artists, but also democratizing art for a wider audience, proving that creativity is not just for the elite, it's for everyone. Type a phrase like a surreal forest made of glass with glowing animals at twilight, and within seconds, the AI generates an image that matches the description. These systems are trained on millions of images, learning the nuances of color, texture, and style. They don't just replicate, they interpret. This capability allows users to experiment with artistic concepts that might have taken weeks or years to create by hand. One of the most fascinating aspects of AI-generated art is its ability to emulate specific styles. By training on datasets containing works by artists like Van Gogh, Monet, or Picasso, these systems can produce paintings that look like they were created by the great masters themselves. This not only democratizes access to high-quality artistic tools, but also raises philosophical questions. Is the AI truly creative, or is it just borrowing from the creativity of others? And if the latter, who deserves credit for the final product? The artist who guided the process, the programmers who built the system, or the AI itself? The art world has embraced these questions with both enthusiasm and skepticism. In 2018, a portrait titled Edmund de Bellamy, generated by GAN, sold for $432.5 thousand at Christie's auction house. The artwork, complete with a signature that was actually the algorithm's mathematical formula, sparked a global conversation about the nature of art and authorship. While some critics dismissed it as a gimmick, others saw it as a bold step in a new era of creativity. Yet, as with art and music, the rise of AI in design raises important ethical and philosophical questions. The role of the human creator is evolving, often becoming more about guiding, curating, and refining AI-generated options, rather than solely originating designs. But does this shift enhance creativity, or does it risk reducing the designer's input to mere selection? This evolution brings both opportunity and risk, such as the potential for homogenized outputs or the reinforcement of biases embedded in the AI training data. Addressing these concerns requires a conscious effort to prioritize inclusivity, ethical practices, and human oversight throughout the creative process. One of the most contentious debates surrounding generative AI is the issue of intellectual property. Since these systems are trained on existing works, some artists and designers argue that their creations are being used without consent. This has led to calls for stricter regulations, including compensation models that ensure creators benefit when their work is used to train AI. Companies developing these technologies are beginning to address these concerns by implementing transparency measures and offering opt-out options for artists. Still, the question remains, can creativity be regulated? And if so, how? Critics also worry that generative AI could homogenize creativity. Because these systems rely on existing data, they may perpetuate popular trends rather than fostering actual innovation. For example, if an AI is trained on data dominated by Western art or fashion, it may exclude non-Western perspectives, narrowing the cultural diversity of its outputs. Addressing these issues requires deliberate effort to include a wide range of styles, voices, and cultural influences in training datasets. Despite these challenges, the potential of generative AI to democratize creativity is undeniable. For people without formal training in art, music, or design, these tools offer a way to express themselves and share their ideas with the world. Someone who has always dreamed of composing music but lacks technical skills can now use AI to bring their vision to life. Similarly, an amateur designer can create professional-grade visuals without years of experience. This democratization has the potential to unlock a wave of creativity from people who might never have considered themselves artists. Looking ahead, the future of generative AI in creative fields is both exciting and uncertain. Emerging tech like augmented reality and virtual reality promise to create entirely new artistic experiences. Imagine stepping into a virtual gallery where AI-generated paintings shift and evolve as you move through the space, or attending a concert where the music responds to your emotions in real time. These immersive experiences could redefine the boundaries between creator and audience, making art more participatory than ever before. Education will play a crucial role in shaping this future. By integrating AI into creative curricula, educators can prepare students to use these tools effectively and ethically. At the same time, fostering collaboration between technologists, artists, and policymakers will be essential to navigate the challenges posed by AI-generated content. Generative AI is not replacing creativity, it's expanding its horizon. By acting as a collaborator, a tool, and sometimes even a muse, AI allows humans to explore new forms of expression and push the limits of what's possible. The heart of creativity remains human, infused with emotion, experience, and a drive to tell stories that machines can never truly replicate. What do you think? Is AI enhancing creativity or redefining it entirely? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of AI and art, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.